What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Dortmund Rising. Don't forget, if you're excited for the episode, hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new as well to the channel. It all helps out the channel grow and the algorithm find us. Also down below, my second channel for FIFA content for career mode, and also Twitch streams down below as well, live on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Should be live this evening actually, it's from FM, because obviously this is Monday when this is going live. So yes, and also the odd Saturday streams when work permits and other things don't get in the way of that. So today is a season review video. We do these at the end of every season, obviously, because it's season review, and they are as long as they need to be. There's no real time limit on these. Also, before we get into the video, something else I'm going to do, guys. Now, this is your chance to get involved in this. I put it at the start of the video in case people don't, miss it earlier on or minute, because I might forget to say it at the end. We're going to do something different on this channel alongside these season review videos. Now, I don't know when they'll be released, but what I want you to do, guys, is I'll do this as well. Is every episode we do, if you think it's a worthy moment, a hilarious moment, a great goal, or a significant game you think we should, make a note of, let me know in the comment section, and then what we'll do is at the end of every season, we'll do like a season montage. So there'll be clips of games or moments or the things that made basically like our own season review DVD, but it won't be that long. It'll be around 15 minutes ish long, and we'll just put clips in for the season, maybe less than that, depends on how many clips we put in. But that's something I want to do, guys. Now, when these will be released, I don't know. It might be that we release this the same day as this season review video gets. This season review video that comes out every, end of every season. But something different, guys. Try something different. That way, also, if you are a new viewer and you found this channel recently, you can look through the season. You can look through the season reviews, and you can get a hint of what's been going on. If you prefer to rather than watch all the videos, which I hope you do watch videos anyway. But not everyone wants to do that. So here we go, guys. Your thoughts down in the comment section on that, and if you've got anything you want to make a note of, just make it in the video when you see it. Say, oh, dude, that'd be good to put in the video. I'll then compile them all, keep all the content, when all the videos are rendered, keep them all, and then I will come back and drop them all into a compilation video at the end of the season. So, Dortmund Season 1 review. End of the season, won the league. Fantastic. So let's look at the new arrivals. So, a lot of these players that were signed were not our signings. The only one we signed was Macias and Anel. The rest were all players that were already pre-signed. So we spent £20 million on players. Obviously, Reina and Bellingham came in due to pre-deals that were already done, but we didn't sign them, so we don't count them. Transfers out again. We only sold one player, which was actually did they sell these players? I might have sold Smeltzer. I can't remember. But yeah, loans out. Not many players went out on loan. I'm still trying to assess the players, and a lot of them are too young to go out on loan anyway at the moment. So I think good signings. I think obviously Macias stands out. This makes me laugh. The disappointed with the deal to sign him. £50 million. Got 10 goals this season. Don't agree. So, the season results. So, the expectation was to qualify for Champions League. We won the Champions League. No, we didn't. We won the Bundesliga, and Erling Haaland got the most goals. And they're giving me a B+. What more have you got to do to get... look at the points gap. 83 points. They got 67, did Gladbach, which is the points gap all around. So 20 would be 63. So, hang on. So 63, take away 4. So it's what? 16-point gap we had over them. My maths is correct. I'm not quite sure it is, but I think it is. Still, we've bought the league. It bought the league. It was very close until the end, wasn't it? There was still a chance that they could have caught us if we hadn't got the results near the end of the season. But luckily, they played each other near the end in the critical moment, so that was good. So yeah, I still think that was it should be more on the B+. The Champions Cup, yeah, we got a C. we got knocked out by Chelsea quite convincingly. Though saying that, though, I think the first leg of that game, we should have done better in. We were very good in the first leg. We should have got at least one more goal to get the lead, which is very different, isn't it? And second leg, we just didn't get going. But look at the performances in Champions League. We've beaten the team we should beat. We've not beaten any kind of quality team yet, which is disappointing. But we did get a draw against PSG. So, but it wasn't that bad. It was just, I think because we're doing so well in the league, this looks worse. Because we're doing so well in the league by winning so many games that you kind of get confidence in that you can win Champions League, don't you? But never mind. One was to remember, biggest win was a 12-0 victory. We can't disregard that victory because it was basically wasn't a big important match because obviously Engers was the team that we should beat anyway. A match to remember was that's the match to remember. I mean, obviously. I know it's a defeat, but I think the 4-3 was Bayern Munich was more memorable. It's a great game. And goal season was Royce against Schalke. So I'm going to try and find this. Can I view this goal? I'm going to try and watch this goal because I want to see it. Royce. There we go. So look at it. I don't remember it. I never remember these goals. But once we actually get on the match, I sometimes remember. I remember the game, but I don't remember the actual goal that we're about to see here. Oh, is it when we judge it in the first time? Is it box? Yeah, yeah. Oh no, it's not. It's similar to the goal I thought it was, but it's not the exact one. So yeah, I think that's a worthy goal of the season. I think that's very worthy of that. So the finances. So we're in a great spot. We got £84 million in sponsorship deals. Let's get everything's up on prize money and commercial retail. Everything's positive at the moment. There's no sponsorship deals or overall deals at this time. £19 million in merchandising sales. Non-domestic sales mounting to 6.14 of this total. So I'm assuming, again, maybe I'm not quite up to date with what it means, but I'm assuming that means that we're not selling many shirts outside of Germany, which again, maybe if we sign more ready-made talent, that would happen. Obviously, if you sign like a player from a top-class player like Son from Premier League, you get like Asian sales and that kind of thing. Or if you sign Ronaldo, you get more sales worldwide and all that kind of stuff. For Son as well, probably. But yeah, so the highest shirt sales were Haaland, obviously, then Royce, Sancho, Brighton, Hazard. Probably about right, really. Not really. I'm surprised Hummels not on there though. You thought Hummels might be on there. So how I lined up. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what I would say is my best 11. I'd maybe debate the left winger. I did play Macias there occasionally. Zagadou. That can't be his name. I'm probably pronouncing that completely wrong. Yeah, he's Hero Atkins is probably one of the two I play in that position. Decades. I got nothing. I don't know why I didn't get a Manager of the Month award. I really don't. I feel like Gladbach probably got most of them because they were second in the table, so that's probably why. But Haaland got Pep Van's Player of the Year, Young Player of the Year. Signing of the season was Jose, but the board don't like him. Goal of the season was Royce. To seen that 52 goals for our Haaland. Most assists was Marco Royce, 15. Most man of matches was Haaland, 20 with 12. And Delaney got the most passes completed in 90 minutes, but he didn't play many games, did he? Record breakers, you can see Haaland. Given that I said Berkey is a bit of an issue, he got 21 clean sheets. Worst discipline was Emre Can because he got 24 yellow cards. But then again, he's a Bowen midfielder. So that's going to happen because obviously he's trying to win the ball back a lot, and that's just going to happen when you try to do that. And the fastest goal was Haaland, 2 minutes 27 seconds in. That might have been a live com actually. I'm not entirely certain. So yeah, overall, very pleased. You can't fault that. You still in first season, you win the league by this margin. I'd be very impressed. And obviously would have looked at you very weird and thought you're high. Overall summarization here. It was a superb season for Borussia Dortmund. They claimed the title, but took up their pre-season credentials. Fantastic. So, finish that. So, looking at the expectations for next season, they've got the same requirement again, which is to qualify for Champions League. They want to get the quarterfinal of the UCL this season. The training facilities, the training upgrade will be done, and so will the youth. And then basically they want to continue qualifying for the Champions League. Now, I don't know if we won the league again next season, would they say the same again? Would that change? Because obviously, win 2 in a row, they might start expecting to do it more often. But maybe they still don't think that they're going to be, we're going to be doing it again. We'll wait and see. Hopefully we can win it again. And okay, we'll just accept that. Record points total 83 points, a new team record. Fantastic. Love to set records like that. Discuss plans next season. There we go. Not aiming to win it. Last stages. You think it's achievable? Good. Fantastic. So let's see what the reaction to that is. Yeah, very positive. Fantastic. So, obviously, a lot of stuff is just like generic stuff we don't need to read right now. So let's have a look at where we're going to go on our pre. Oh wow, we've got so many options here for our I'll say that it's mainly one country. Where should we go? Italy. Why not? Good Italy. So yeah, Emre Can target for Tottenham Hotspur. Don't want to sell him. Want to keep him. Might give him a new contract. Obviously Isaac is someone that I am considering signing, simply because of the fact we've got a deal, we've got an agreement, or we had an agreement we've got to offer here for £27.5 million as a deal we can sign him on, because of a buyback clause between the two clubs. So that might be something I buy. I've got low strikers I'm considering. I'll show a list of players I'm looking at. Just as a little teaser for the summer. But again, not guaranteeing I'm going to sign Isaac, but I'm going to look at other strikers as well. I do like the fact he's got the height and the pace, and I like him, and I think we could definitely get him signed. Man United want him, and I think he'd be very good for us. I think he'd be a very similar striker to Erling Haaland, and that would help our continuity and tactics. I think that's why I may still sign 2 strikers in the summer. One like Isaac to come join the first team, maybe a young striker as well, like a Brenner, and loan him out, and then that way we're guarding against the Haaland sale if we have to sell him. So we'll see what the finals look like and what have you, but it's going to be a very interesting summer. So finances next summer, we've got £98 million you can see to spend on players. That'll go up a bit because I will be actually there's 101. Why not? That'll go up next season because I'm going to sell some players. Hummels are going to be going. Glaine's going to be going. I think a few others will be sold as well. Players come back off loan. They'll be sold as well. I'm going to look to try and just strengthen every area I can. So let's have a look at the player reviews and look at how these players done in give my defender of the season, midfielder of the season, and attacker of the season. So as you can see, defenders on now. It's a very tough one. The highest rated defender is Dan Axel. It's a tough one to go with my defender of the season. Now I disregard Emre Can because of the fact that he's not a defender. He's just got that he can play centre back. My defender of the season, it's really tough because none of them really stood out as amazing. It's really tough. But I'm going to go with Raphael. Now, I know he frustrated me a lot with his defending, but he did get 50. He got 13 assists. That's the only reason why I'm giving it to him. Still don't really trust this guy in defence who wants to PhD, wants to sign him. I don't want to sell him. I don't want to get rid of him because I think he's great attacking wise, but I will sell him if I get a massive offer. But again, I'm looking around for left backs anyway. Just defensively, he's a bit meh at times, which is funny because I've had attackers like this before who at left back who have done quite well defensively. So I don't know why it's him. I think it's down to the fact you look at his positioning and tackling and marking. They're very poor. So I would look for I'm going to look for a better left back who's got a bit more defensive stability about him. Though saying that, he's done very well this season. He's done very well this season. He's got 13 assists. Attacking wise, he's been quite good. He has bad games and good games like all players do. But I will sell him for the right money if I get the right money for him. If I get like a 40, 50-ish million pound bid for him, then I will consider selling him. So that's my defender of the season, but it's a very tough choice because no one really stood out this season. But I'll hopefully have an easy choice next season. So my midfielder of the season. Now this is when it comes quite tricky, because I want to give an award to Macias, but I can't because midfielder of the season has got to be Marco Reus. Now you could argue he's a forward, but the game says midfielder, so the game says he's a midfielder, so I'm running with it. 31 years old, he's a potential cam, and he's got 16 goals and 15 assists. Now you all know, guys, on my channel that I struggle to get cams to work. So to me to get 16 assists and 16 goals and 15 assists from a potential attacking mid is actually very impressive for me. So yes, he was brilliant. Constantly a threat. I had a bit of a drop off at one point in the season, but then came out roaring back. Scored some vital goals, some good goals as well, to be fair as well. So yeah, Marco Reus, very, very good. I think still got a couple of seasons left in him. Could play as a striker, this guy, to be honest. And the finishing fantastic at this. So yes, Marco Reus gets my midfielder of the season. Right, striker of the season. Wonder who it could be. Yeah, it's got to be Erling Haaland. 44 appearances, 52 goals. It's insane how well he's done this season. Now, we obviously will have a problem keeping this guy. Simply down to the fact that everyone wants to sign him. Well, okay, less than there was before. Man City, Man United want to sign him. Now, I've put on the transfer a really high asking price to try and deter people. I want to give him a new contract, but right now he will not even negotiate with one. So he might not be here next season, guys. I don't know. I'm going to try and keep him. But like I said, I'm going to sign possibly 2 strikers, maybe 1 youngster and 1 ready-made kind of first-team player. So we're covered in that area. But if we sell Erling Haaland, it's going to be a massive fee. So that will help us out. So it's not ideal, is it? But bear in mind, this is what happens when you're Dortmund, unfortunately. Hopefully we get to a point where no one wants to leave us. But right now, we've won 1 Bundesliga title in this save so far. We're not going to be the most elite team in the world, and people are not going to just guarantee to want to stay here. But we are going to work on that, hopefully, and that will improve down the line. But yeah, Erling Haaland, amazing. You can't fault him at all. But there is an issue with this team, though, and that is the fact that if he's not scoring goals, no one else was. And we need to address that in the summer, which is why I'm looking at getting a right winger in who can play out on that side, and a young striker, just to give a bit more goal threat. Maybe left wing as well. Maybe another younger talent on left wing as well. I don't really like Brandt, but then again, we'll have to wait and see on that. So let's go to tactic and look at the areas that I want to strengthen in. So you look at tactic here, and you look at definitely striker. I want to have more areas than we've been for it. The central attacking mid, I've got Rice and Bellingham. I'm not too worried about that. Left wing, you look at Brandt, for example, and it's a weird one. He's 25 years old. Who wants to sign him? Barcelona want to sign him. He probably won't want to leave. I just feel like we could do better in that position long term. I think he's reached his peak right now. He's not terrible, though. But I just feel like I would like to have a younger talent in that position. But again, I may keep him around for now because I think he's decent. He's decent quality. The pace is not great, but the acceleration is not bad. So that's somewhere that's a maybe area I'm strengthening. The right wing, though, is definitely somewhere I want to strengthen. Thorgan Hazard while he's got the pace, he's a left winger. He's really well on his left foot, but I think he's a player I would definitely sell in the summer in hopes of, well, not hopes, but I will sign a right winger to back up Jadon Sancho. Because I just don't find a place for this guy in my team. As you can see, he's barely played this season, and he's still got a decent valuation. I think it's time to move him on. Because Sancho plays right wing, because he's better there, or not better, but Macias is playing left wing, so can Brandt. I think we just get rid of him. because I don't think he's got a place in the team, in my opinion. Obviously, the young talent down here as well, we're keeping an eye on these guys. Like this young left winger here could be someone that we keep long term as well. So the possibility could be that we keep Brandt, this guy's our young player we bring through, because he's 2-footed and play the side of the wing. So that's something that we may consider doing going forward. In terms of Jadon Sancho on the right wing, you can see here 11 goals, 9 assists. I just don't know how to get smart this guy. Maybe on the left wing would be better. But again, I like him on the right hand side. I prefer him on that side because it gives me more options on the left to play Macias. But definitely right winger. It'll be a young talent though. It won't be an elite player, I don't think. I think it'll be someone who's got a lot of potential to develop into that area. And yeah, I think that's something I want to do going forward. Hummels will be sold this summer, I think. That I can't have a player with 8 pace and 9 acceleration in my defence, especially playing a high line and 4-2-3-1. He'll be sold. I've got a defender lined up already who I think we could sign for like £40 million, who we all know about from Italy. So that's someone, that's a little hint there who it might be. I want someone to come in to replace Hummels, who's a ready-made replacement and quality. And I think they know who the guy. I've not managed this guy on FM this year, so hopefully I can sign him and bring him in to replace Hummels. He's not got the pace. Bowman midfielder is somewhere else. I'm looking to strengthen as well. More of a talent to back up Emre Can. Playmaker, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I've got Witsel who can play in that role. But again, he's 32 years old. So again, maybe something we look at long term. Reyna's going to play that role more next season. He'll get a lot more time in that role than he had this year. So that's where we're going to strengthen mainly in the team. Again, it will depend on who gets sold, who's available. Delaney is getting sold. Is getting sold in the summer. He's just not going to play for me. I'm also going to be selling when I find him. Where is he? Have I already sold him, or is he not? Where is he? Dahoud's going as well. Just don't play for me. Getting sold for Roma if whoever else wants to sign him, and then we'll reinvest accordingly going forward. So let's have a look at the scouting and look at who I've got on my list. Quite a long list of people. So if you don't want to see spoilers, guys, then thank you for watching. But I'm going to show my scouting list. Not to say all these players will be signed or anything will be signed, but this is what I've got at the moment on my list. So here's the list, guys, of players I'm looking to signing. A lot of players that I've got my eye on in various different areas of the pitch. Not all these players are targets, even though it's on the target list. They're all just players that I feel like could improve us massively. And some still getting scouted on the bottom here, as you can see. A few familiar names here as well. As you can see, Anthony's one of those players. Trincão's another one I'm looking at as well. So these are basically the players I'm looking at. I already got an idea of some of these I want to sign, some I don't want to sign. So they're the ideas I've got right now. These are the players that I'm looking at to bring in. I'm still going to wait till they get... A lot of these players haven't got the full knowledge yet, so we're still scouting them still at the moment to get that full knowledge on them. But they're the players I'm looking at signing. Not all of them, like I said, obviously, but there's some I want to bring in, and hopefully they'll do okay. The one I really want to bring in, though, is this guy. I really might get him in because I feel he could be fantastic for us in that position. I'm just looking to see how what the player traits he has, because I want to make sure that they line up quite well with a box-to-box or ball midfielder. But he can play 2 roles quite well, so we'll see what happens with that. So quickly, let's go through the league stats and look at the mainly the goals, attacking areas of the team, and defensive areas. So, average possession, we were 9th in the table. Again, we did play moderate football at times, so that's probably why. Headers won, we were 14th. Ratio was 46%. Yellow cards 89, highest for us. I don't know why. Actually, I know why, because I think it's because of Emre Can, isn't it? And that's one reason why. Red cards, we had only 1 red card all season, which is quite impressive, given that we got Emre Can flying in tackles. Points per game, 2.44, makes sense, given that we won the league. The form, not going to that, because that's kind of fluid. Most games won in a row was 8, which is fantastic. So goals. We scored 88 goals this season. highest in the league. That's very impressive. I love that first season. Goals per game, 2.59. Expected goals this season was 63.36. We scored 88, so we're ahead of our expectation on that. 9 penalties taken was by Bayern, and we had 8. Cross completion was 19%. Cross completed was 264. Goals on corner kicks, we had 2 goals on corner kicks. Only 8 goals on corner kicks maximum in a season. Again, I may have to get a tactic for corner kicks. I can't score from them. Direct free kicks, only 5. Indirect free kicks, 8. Again, pass completed. Clear good chances created. 70%. 70 clear, not 70%. 70 clear good chances created. Shots for, we had less shots, 489. Shots on target, 263 out of how many was it? Out of 489. So around 50% of our shots on target ratio. Conversion rate was 17%. Again, pretty damn good. I don't know what's the highest I should be aiming for. I'd like 20% if possible. Just per game, 14.38. Don't know how you get 3.3 of a shot, but never mind. Fouls against, a lot more fouls. Yeah, that's not a big surprise. Look at the league table kind of mirrors this, because obviously the teams who are top of the table have more of the ball, so there's more fouls against them. You can see basically obviously the league table is slightly different at the top here, but generally speaking, the table's kind of followed what everything else has done, so that's okay. Dribbles made and all that kind of stuff is not really that important, really. Conceded goals, we had 2 more than Leipzig. Expected goals against was 30 goals, which isn't bad. It's basically bang on that assessment, to be honest with you. Goals conceded from corners, 3. Not bad. And then obviously down here, clean sheets, 19 clean sheets. And then you're looking at all the blocks, tackles, 1, that kind of thing. Penalties conceded. Bayern didn't get a single penalty conceded against them. We had 1, so we can't really claim too much. Shots against, we only had 315 shots. And then down here, you got all the kind of attendance stats and that kind of thing, which is not really relevant, really. Biggest net spend was Bayern. That will probably go up massively now they lost the title. So will mine, to be fair, as well. Salary Planium got second highest salary in the league. Again, yeah, I mean, kind of need to. We've got to spend that money because we've got to try and overthrow Bayern Munich long term. It's alright doing it one season. We've got to do it more than one. So yeah, let's quickly look at league table, generally speaking, overall, and look at the goals and how much. So yeah, even though look at that, he's absolutely walked it. He's almost 20 goals clear of Robert Lewandowski. And then you're looking at Player, who's again a good player. I like him a lot. Again, I don't know whether we'll sign him or not. I don't know. I would like to do it because it would lean towards, they say, about signing based on rivals. He was very good against me. So it'd be all right, wouldn't it? Again, I'll add him to the shortlist. It'd be a possible target for me. I'm not saying I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, but it's definitely something I want to keep a look at. Again, sign placing rivals is what they want to do. If you look at the club vision, it was on there anyway. Yeah, sign German players, it was on there. I'm sure they had that on. Sign players from rivals. I'm sure it was on. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm convinced it was. But then again, it's not a bad idea, is it? Sign for rivals, we can then strengthen you. It makes sense, doesn't it? Overall, we got to get the full screen on here. Fantastic. Did we lose a home game? Oh, we lost 2 of them. I've never done it before. I don't think I've had a home season unbeaten. He's not recent on FM. But yeah, I mean, look at that. 88 goals scored. We walked the league. Absolutely walked it. So, yeah. I'm going to see, guys, if we've got any other leagues on here. Check those leagues out and see what happened over there. I'm just curious. I'm going to check. We do. So, La Liga. No, it's not. It's Premier League. Liverpool won the league. Man City, Tottenham, and Arsenal finishing top 4. Chelsea, Man United were 5th and 6th. So that's Ollie been sacked then. It's not. Yep, Ollie's getting sacked in a minute. To be honest, to be fair. Now, obviously, there could be players who could nick out Man United long term. I'd like Bruno Fernandes or Paul Pogba. Or actually, I'd like Donny van de Beek. Actually, to be fair, I think it'd be great as a box to box. Or anyway, I don't know. I was waiting to say on that. So yeah, that's Premier League. Oh no, that's Premier League. There we go. Liverpool won the league. Yeah, whatever. La Liga. Barcelona won the league. Madrid second. Atletico second as well. And then Bilbao finished 4th. Again, little guys, if you like this kind of thing or not, let me know in the comment section down below. Sevilla, let's look at Sevilla. I'll do it on screen. It makes it easier to do that. Oh, look. Shocker. Well, actually, that season's not done yet. That season's not finished yet. Let's continue. Because I want that season to be. Okay, I'll just talk about that in a second. I want to see who wins Serie A. Because I would love AC Milan to win it. Curious thing though, AC Milan joined United in the Europa League in IRL, so that'll be a fun game to watch. So yeah, I'll come back to you guys when it's process the fixtures. Right, guys, it's about to do it. As you can see here, Solskjaer has been sacked by Man United. That was not a big surprise at all. And I think it's now done it. So I just want to see if they're going to actually link me with the job or not. So I take sign as well. You can see here they've upgraded the construction has begun on the upgrades to training youth facilities. Solskjaer sacked. How am I not linked with the job? I don't want the job because obviously we're doing something different here. But Sancho out of England marketing. Interesting. Though not a bad thing though. He gets a break. He gets a break done, I suppose. So Serie A. Let's have a look who won Serie A. I'm curious now about who won this. AC Milan won it. Look at that though. 3 sides finished on 31 points. So not 81 points. So yeah. Let's look at League 1 because I think that's something that I'm going. Oh, PSG, big shocker, right? PSG. Where did Monaco finish? 6th. That's a save I really want to come back and do, guys, at some point. It won't be this year though. Maybe next year we do that kind of series. Next year we do a Monaco save next year again because I really enjoyed that series last year, and we didn't quite finish my role, did we? My aim in that one was to get a new stadium and win the Champions League and all that kind of stuff with Monaco. It's just very tough with the whole FFP kind of thing, and it'd be kind of cool to see if we do it next time. So, yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave you there today. Quick overview: we achieved all our aims, really, relatively speaking. Just we got the group, which I wanted to do. We won the Bundesliga, which I didn't think we'd do this season. The only downside was we couldn't get through the Champions League round. I think now we won the league, we should get an easier draw in Champions League this season, so we should be able to win the group, and in turn, hopefully win the group, and then in turn we should get hopefully better draw in the first knockout round going forward. So yeah, thanks for watching, folks. Thoughts down below. If you watched our video, guys, thank you. I really appreciate that. I know these videos are quite long, but they are something I like to do on the channel. Like I said, we're going to be doing a season compilation, not for the season 1, because I've only just had the idea and I've not kept the videos, but I'll keep all the videos rendered for the season, and I'll cut bits out of them and put it together. Now I don't know what we'd do with it. Whether we'd do it with for example, this comes out today, then tomorrow a season compilation comes out, or we do they're both on the same day. I just think it's very difficult to do it on the same day, really. But I'll let you guys have a thought in the comment section on that. But I think it'd be kind of cool as like a summary. So if you come back and you want to just you're new here and you've not had a chance to see the first season or second season in this case coming up, you can just I'll watch the season compilation. That'll get me updated to what's going on last season rather than watching the whole videos. Unless you want to watch them all as well. So yeah, thank you for watching, folks. Thank you for listening to me for half an hour or so. And yeah, season's going to be fun next year. Obviously, next season, the Super Cup final will be live commed. It's the Cup final that I always start the season with that. And then we'll kick into the league season, that kind of stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget, drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new as well. I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye.